Welcome everybody. So today I'll be doing some cooking. And the main reason I gotta cook is because this is expired. This is expired. November 26, 2024. So before I left Philly, one thing I had to grab me was some Scrapple. I didn't realize Scrapple was a Pennsylvania thing. Had no idea until after I left Pennsylvania. I need to know if anybody know about Scrapple. Because I feel like it's a thing that not a lot of people know about. What exactly is it? Let's see. Ingredients include pork stock, pork livers, pork fat, pork skin, white cornmeal, pork heart, wheat, flour, salt, and spices. I mean, it don't sound that good, but it is absolutely delicious. I haven't had some of this Scrabble in years, so I'm so excited. I just hope I don't have the bubble guts since it expired on the 26th. This is made in Delaware. But I feel like this is popular for maybe Delaware and Pennsylvania. It's like a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. I learned that in my adult years. So we about to cook, and then I'm gonna clean, and then I gotta start organizing because I have been ignoring the RV, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So ignore the mess, especially since I just cleaned and I'm back to being messy again. But I'm excited to cook some scrapple for everybody to see what it's like. Oh, hold on. Let me put on the mic. Y'all probably can't even hear me. And put it on. I see Van Miles is in here. Hello. Welcome. There's going to be like, can you hear me actually? Because I got on this mic attached to to my phone. I usually have it attached to a camera. I got to make sure it's even working. Is it on? Let me see. Test one, test one. Can you hear me? Well, what if I go over here? Can you still hear me in the bedroom? Because then that'll let me know the mic is working and it's not my cell phone. Now let me come back and see what you said. Did you hear me? It didn't work? It did? Okay, cool. It worked. It worked. So let's put that back on. Yeah, recently got some new equipment. As you can see, I got the mic. Y'all probably have noticed this mic in some of the newer videos. This one is DJI, which is popular. I actually had some of their equipment before, never used it, but it was for my cell phone. I guess I could still work it, and it's like a gimbal. And then I also finally got a new camera. You know, invest in myself. So I got a camera specifically for the video, so I don't always have to use my cell phone. But right now I'm using my cell phone because I don't quite know how to go live on the Pocket 3, even though I know you can. I just don't know how. So today we're gonna make some scrapple. I've never really read the directions. Cooking directions. Place 3/8 inch slices in preheated pan. Brown on medium heat for 375 for 8 to 10. Okay, that's pretty much what I used to do. Okay, so first I gotta cut everything up. Finally get to use this cutting board because I purchased it and I think it may have been used not by me but by other people. I'm gonna need this, and then I gotta make sure I even have like a skillet. I don't do much cooking. It is not my favorite thing to do. I definitely am a eat processed food. Freezer is always packed type of person. I need to do better though. I guess if I had cleaned the dishes first, it would make life easier, but I don't see any point in cleaning the dishes when I'm gonna make dishes. How do people who cook do this? They probably use it, they probably cook in the clean kitchen is probably what they do. Look, we're gonna try to look, if I just move everything out the way, then that's like the same as cleaning. And then I'll come back to this later. That's how we do it around here. So today, like I was saying, I need to do some organizing. because I've been slacking on a lot of my projects. I have a lot of DIY projects that I want to do that would make life so much easier in this RV, but I've been skipping that because, you know, other things popped up. Usual life stuff. When I was in Pennsylvania, I didn't really have time because I was working with my grandma. And a lot of this stuff is actually things that should have been done when I was in Nevada. That's how long I've had a lot of this stuff. So we gotta get her done. I'd rather do exploring, but I told myself I had to give myself an ultimatum. I was like, you're not allowed to do any more exploring until you start some of your projects. That's what I had to do. I had to give myself an ultimatum. So before we do that, I got to cook this scrapple because I done spent money on it, so I'm gonna eat it. And I feel like there are people who don't know nothing about scrapple, so it's my job to introduce you to scrapple. There we go. There we go. Now, just gotta clean this off first. And if you hear that vibrating, the vibration that you may or may not hear, depending on how nice this mic is, because I know it's supposed to help with noise reduction. That's because I'm still using my freshwater tank instead of my actual city water inlet or whatever it's called. That's one of the things that I need to work on. One of the projects that I gotta do. I might try to do that today, but it depends on how long it takes just to organize the RV. Let's do this cooking with Stizzy episode. Oh snap! Y'all gonna be so impressed with my amazing cooking skills. You are probably going to want me to cook dinner for you one day. Everybody who knows me in real life already know how much bullcrap that is. Y'all may not. Y'all probably believe that I will actually be a good person to cook for you. You likely to wind up in the hospital. I'm able to survive because I've gone years and years of eating my own pink chicken. Okay, so now that we got this clean, we need a knife. Knives are in this lovely little drawer here. Okay, now this is one of my rainbow knives that may or may not have been borrowed from a restaurant because I don't know where you buy fluorescent or whatever this is, but it's cool because it changes colors depending on how the light hit it. Now, the scrapple, the main ingredients. Now, I really don't have like anything else to cook with this. I did buy some eggs. So I could technically make some scrabble and eggs. Hold on. Apparently I need scissors. I thought it was gonna be one of them easy pull. Alright, let's go. Okay, so here we go. I just am curious to see how y'all gonna react to this if you've never dealt with scrapple. I think somebody I explained this to them and they were like, it's like liver mush. I'm not sure what that means, but I guess if you had liver mush before, then you're familiar with it. But look at this. Doesn't this look appetizing? It smells like it's still good. Okay, so when I make my scrapple, I think I've been to maybe one or two restaurants that actually had it available. Now, on the package it said 3/8 of an inch. I don't really know what that is, but let's see, like this, I've seen it made like that where it's kind of thin. I don't like it thin. I like it thick. So when I bite into it, I can get some of that mush mush. That mush mush, my favorite. So we're gonna do these big chunks here. Y'all can see? Yup, y'all can see. I wish we could do like a scratch and sniff where y'all just put your nose to your phone and you can smell what I smell. As someone who grew up on it, I kind of like it. But other people may not be as happy about it. Look at that. Now I wonder how thick I can make it. I wonder if that'll cook. Probably not. Let's cut that in half. Boom. All right. That's a thick piece. Oh, this gonna have some good mush mush. Wait, I hope it cook all the way through though. We gonna find out. All right. Maybe some of these are kind of thick because I don't have that many. I feel like I should have more. Put this over here. Now it's time to cook. Feel like Rachel Ray up in here. Let me put my little. So I'll set off the fire alarm. Let me see if y'all can hear it. The shoe holder. Oh, that one came in the 3-pack too. So I actually got, no, I think it was a 4-pack. It was a 4-pack. So I actually have one still extra. I still got one more and I don't know what to do with it. These things are fantastic. Found them on Amazon as a 4-pack. I have 2 of them in the bathroom. Then one actually being used as a shoe rack. And then that one I just threw on the floor because I don't know what to do with that and I don't have a place to put it. Okay, so yeah, so yes, I lived in Delaware, and my father-in-law always eats it. I'm trying to tell you, Karen in here hating on the good old-fashioned what's called scrap. I think it's like a PA. I gotta keep moving this thing. I think it's like a PA Delaware thing. I don't know if anybody else knows anything about this because when I moved to the West Coast and I lived in Nevada and Vegas, I used to tell my friends about it all the time, and they would just look at me like I was crazy. And then I realized also like I wasn't really seeing it in the stores, but I'm trying to think. I haven't even looked here in Florida, but yeah. So then later on, after years and years of talking about Scrabble and everybody being like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm thinking like, well, maybe it has another name. Then I finally Googled it and found out it's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. So it's very regional as far as like, I'm assuming it's regional as far as who has heard of it and who has tried it. But I'm telling you, something about it is just pure deliciousness. It's basically like breakfast hot dogs. Because they didn't put everything in it. Now, the next stage of this cooking channel here, we're going to go ahead and throw on the burner. Maybe down a little bit. Okay. Boom. Put them in there. Now, that's going to take a little bit. I guess I can't. I'm going to have to wait. I want to be impatient and put all of them in there, but that's obviously not going to work. So we'll let that do what it need to do. I'm already out of space. That's one of the hard things about cooking in this kitchen. Obviously, if I didn't have so much on the counter here, I would have a little more room for myself. Leave you or get you out of the way. Excuse me, B Rabbit, you're not getting any, so hope you just here for emotional support. Guess I should hide the shot glasses. Look at that. Now I got space. So how's everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? Okay, some Taylor ham. You can cook that. I don't even know what Taylor ham is. Obviously it's ham, but Taylor must be the brand. I don't know who Taylor is. But if you could cook with that, now I'm gonna have to look to see what that is, because I definitely would try it. Mic is working, just make a sheet. Okay. Pokey motion, poke motion, or pokey motion. Which one is it? Do I say it like Pokemon? How am I doing? But just to answer that question, I'm chilling. I told myself I would be productive today, so that meant I had to wake up and wash my butt, brush my teeth, and I got on pajamas, but just so you know, they dirty. They going in the dirty clothes. I put these back on because I'm gonna go outside, and I don't feel like putting on a whole outfit to go outside. And I generally don't like having my pajama clothes outside. In fact, I even have an outfit specifically for walking the dog. So if I want to be lazy, I can come out of my pajamas, put on my dog walking outfit, walk the dogs, come back in the house, take off my dog walking outfit, and then I put my PJs back on. And I am comfy. It's apparently a little cold here in Florida, or at least it's cold to me. I gotta be clear when I say it's cold, because cold to me is different than cold to everybody else. Past couple nights, I said, excuse me. Because it be like, sun's out right now. It's not that bad. See, I knew that was going to happen every time. Every time. It's okay, Walker. Don't worry. I swear I'm not burning nothing yet. But I set that off pretty much every time I put something on the oven, on the stove. I don't know if it's me or if it's that. But I think since it's so close, I'm going to blame that. Like, it's right there. I don't have a lot of space between here and there. So maybe it's just sensitive, but what's important is it works. So in case of a fire, I will be immediately alerted. Waka is terrified of the sound. She doesn't like any beeping sounds. She's very much anxious chihuahua. She's not full chihuahua, but you can tell that take up a good mix, good bunch of her mix. It's okay. It's okay. I can't pick you up right now. She right here being all sad and dramatic. Can you see her? See, now she's gonna be scared. That's the last thing I need to do is burn down this RV because it's gonna go fast. Oh Jesus! Hold on now. Maybe I do need to turn it down. Walker, you might be right to be fearful. Let me flip it over. Okay. I don't remember it being dangerous. Let me see. That don't look like that's ready yet. Maybe this little one can flip. So if you see, that's brown. That's how you want it. You see that brown right there? That's a good brown. But the rest of these, I ain't got popped in the face, y'all. I might have a battle scar at the end of this thing on live. Those not ready yet. I think what I need to do. Hold on now. Let me see if I got. Uh, Oh, there we go. I knew I had one of these things in here. Yeah. Okay. It made it. Go. Okay. Is it ready yet? I don't. I'm not good when it comes to being patient. Wait a minute now. Put that on hot. Hey! I don't remember this being so dangerous. Hold on. I know it's falling apart. Just bear with me, okay? Just imagine it didn't fall apart and think about how delicious it will look on your plate. Mmm, yum. Oh yeah. Let's just not focus on the aesthetics, okay? Just imagine it was still in the same shape as when I had cut it up. This is probably gonna hurt the sales of the scrapper company, but sometimes you just gotta try it yourself. You should never let a person that don't know how to cook be the person to determine whether or not you should eat a particular thing. Don't, like, because I bet if I try it again, it might come out better next time. Oh yeah, yeah, get it, get it. Hey, I'm cooking. Ah. So if y'all want me to come to your holiday dinner and bring some Scrabble, you just let me know. I got you. Just let me know how many people gonna be there so I can get the right amount of gray blocks. Now, while I let that brown, another reason why I went live is because I needed some help. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with y'all probably can't even hear me. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this eco-worthy setup. I don't know where to put it in the RV. Like everybody else on the internet, when they when they set up their batteries, they always put it in like the garage of the RV. I ain't got no room in the garage of my RV, so that's not really an option. So I was thinking, my little dining room table, I got some space under there, and that's also where the circuit breaker is. So I'm thinking like I can put my battery in there, and then I'm thinking I can put the inverter where the cabinet is, because there's already an outlet in that area. And then the controller, I'm trying to figure out, is it necessary that I have access to the controller and it's easily accessible, or could I put that where the battery is? You know what? Let me just, because I'll be forgetting that I'm cooking it. Sometimes it causes fires. Hold on. Wait a minute. That one's falling apart a little too much. I think this one's safe. Let me take this one off. This might need to, you should put some napkin down, like when you cook bacon. Soak up some of that stuff. Okay. I don't know why it's falling apart, but messy food is tasty food. The messier it is, the tastier it's gonna be in the mouth. Just, just once it, hold on, it just needed. That was gonna be real good, cause you see how it's falling apart. That's gonna be the best part. It's kind of like, oh damn, ribs. You want it to fall off the bone. See, this basically falling off the bone. That's how you know it's good. If if it was a bone there, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna go to the other ones. These ones I feel a little more confident that they won't fall apart. Sometimes it's just the first round that happens. All that happens for all cooks, not just me. Now this thick one right here, hope that make it. Go. Just throw that in there. Don't want to waste none of that good mush. Okay. Now them pieces thick, so I think I can walk around a little bit, show you what I mean as far as this battery goes. Get some people's insight, some feedback on what y'all think I should do. Also stay away because this thing popping me in the face. Okay. I hope y'all ain't got motion sickness. Now how I flip it. Flip it. There we go. Ignore the dirty dishes. Remember, we're going to come back to that later. Don't be judging me. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, right? See, looky here. This is where I think. Oh, oh, okay, it's a little, it ain't the cleanest in there. And I don't know why, because it's closed. Okay, so what do y'all think? So I feel like maybe a battery can go in here, right? The thing is, I feel like I may have to build something up. Because it's like nowhere to like just sit it directly down. But if I build maybe a little shelf right here for the battery, um, is it real? You didn't like it? Something about boobs. Hold on. Who said something about boobs? Somebody said I like. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm going back. Yeah. So spam, I like spam too. A foldable rolling cart or grill at the beach. A foldable rolling cart for more cooking space. I thought about that. I actually was thinking about putting uh like a basically like a foldable table here. But I definitely wanted to be foldable, so if I want to work out, then I have all this space to work out. Going through the comments where I can actually see you. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, inside clothes and outside clothes. Yep, you gotta switch it up. Sometimes I don't be caring, but I'm trying to do better with that, especially out here, cause there's a lot of we be tracking and all type of stuff from out there. All right, we got Michelle. I'm in here. We just gonna focus on Queenie C, cause that part I know I can say. I'm in here cooking. You know what I'm saying? And then trying to get some advice as to where I am going to put these good old fashioned this battery. Ugh, so imagine like a battery right there. I think that will work, right? And then for the inverter, okay, so we got the inverter, right? And just as a reminder, you guys, this was sent to me. I think the internet, I got to tell you that this was sent to me, right? So, and then this, since it has like this is a fan, so I know that that's important to make sure it actually gets to breathe. But I have to see if it says anywhere how much breathing space I need. I'm about to put y'all up so y'all can see and I can move. Let me turn y'all around. Boom! Y'all saw this Dizzy Mobile out there, and I think y'all may have been able to see the little house that's next to me, which is a literal house on wheels. I don't think I really talked too much about where I am in the setup. But there's a person out there with the actual house on wheels, so cool. And the other person is in a, I don't think it's burning yet. And then the other person is just in a travel trailer. So this is what I'm thinking, right? So with the inverter, I could put it right here, up here, like up here. So then I have access to the output, like the outlets, and I just need to figure out if that's enough, the space that's behind there, if that's enough for the fan to keep it from blowing up or with overheating. And then the controller, but you know what? I gotta figure out. I need somebody with a Majestic that also has solar. You know what? I don't like the way it sounds. I gotta check the food, y'all. I'm about to burn down the. So y'all come with me because I know y'all want to see this delectable cooking. I'm not trying to change the orientation, YouTube. I'm just trying to make it so they can see. All right. I almost tripped over that damn battery. Okay. Oh yeah, I feel like this one's gonna stay in place this time. Oh yeah. See, second time's a charm. Here we go. You do that. I did that, you know what I'm saying? Cooked that. Cooked it good. Okay. So, oh, I gotta get my pieces together. And then the controller, I just need help with replacement ideas. Did I take this controller out already? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I did. And then I'm thinking like the controller will go on the wall here. Only thing is oh y'all can't even see me. Hold on. Only thing is I just have to figure out ways to conceal the wires. But imagine the controller here, right? Battery in there, inverter up here. What y'all think? Why are you wearing a
satanic outfit. How is it satanic? Uh, it's bones. There's literally bones in our body. So I don't quite understand. Anyway, so so it sounds good. All right, now I just gotta make it come to life. I gotta see if the wires are enough for that idea. Uh-oh, may not be, because this gotta connect to the inverter, and then this needs to connect to the battery. That probably should have been my first test run. Dang it. So if they give me wires that are only this long, does that mean it won't work if I get wires that are longer? This is why solar seems so cool, but then when you start needing to customize it, that's when I start getting confused. Because I know they say, like, all right, if you need to get longer wires and they need to be like thicker gauges, and then there's, depending on how long the wire is, helps you determine what size gauge you should get. That's when I get overwhelmed. And I'm a little overwhelmed because I don't know how to set this up. And I haven't found too many people on YouTube that set up theirs inside. Everybody sets it up outside or in their garage. I just don't have space for in my garage for that. But that confusion project should come up at some point. I want to do it sooner rather than later, but until I really get a better understanding of this dang on solar, it's gonna take me a little bit. But other stuff that I do have that I need to get done, I understand those projects, so I can get them done a lot sooner. I made another mess. Ugh. And it's hot in here now. But I think we can get back over to our good old fashioned scrapple here. Whew, now it's hot up in here. Okay, we're gonna turn that down. Uh-oh. Y'all can't see that. The last two pieces, or the last four pieces, they came out normal. I'm gonna say normal. Goodness gracious. Y'all can kind of see. Yes, that's one reason why going to Arizona would definitely be like a plus. Because since most of them out there, when they boondock, they all have a solar setup. And I will say a lot of the videos that I watch where they talking about solar, they're somewhere in Arizona. So they are indeed on the top of the list for the best mentors mentee setup. I actually want to do Arizona, not this winter though. Well, maybe. No, this winter I'm here in Florida, but I mean like winter is 2024, like winter 2025. Hopefully by that point I'll understand solar enough where I can actually start boondocking. Because I'm thinking I may want to go back west this. It's hot, y'all. It got hot in here. So as far as like locale, this one I'm kind of thinking. Maybe y'all can give me some ideas. So we are definitely in Florida until like the spring for sure. And for as far as how long I'm staying in Florida, as soon as it's officially hurricane season, I'm out. And I want to say their hurricane season is like June till November, I think. So if I come back to Florida, I don't want to come back unless it's December. That's ideally how I do Florida moving forward. But my plan is to stay here until spring. I'm debating on how much of the summer I'm willing to be out here or how much of the spring I'm willing to be out here because I just don't know how hot it's going to be. So I don't know how my electricity bill is going to be. But I definitely want to hit up the Northeast, like Maine. I mean, really, I like to hit up Canada, but I feel like it'll be easier if I start off with the Northeast and then maybe Canada will be sometime in the future. Because I don't know if I want to do the western side of Canada, like Victoria, that area, or if I want to do, you know, I guess Toronto. What is that? Is that like central Canada? Considered Toronto as well. And then, or just like the east side of Canada. And I've been to Canada before working, and it's mainly just, in and out of the ports because I used to work on a cruise ship. So at some point, I left out of, I want to say Boston, and then we did like Ketchikan and the east side, and then ended in Quebec, and then came back around. But I can't remember all the places we stopped into, but mainly the ports. And then I also did a western side where we left out of Seattle, and then I remember Victoria being the last stop, I think it was. So I've hit the ports over there. So I think Canada would be cool to hang out. But this spring, I really want to do the Northeast, and I'm looking into places where I can go. So y'all got ideas, definitely let me know. I feel like the hardest thing that I'm running into now, because I've already started doing some research, is I prefer to be on private land. And when I look at places in the Northeast, a lot of the things that I've been finding are RV parks, but I'd rather be on somebody's private land, and I don't know what their laws are, because certain places you're just not allowed to have a house and an RV set up, even though it's your own land. But I feel like it's got to be a few places somewhere. I just don't know what's going to work. Canada's beautiful. Alaska, yes, I've been in Alaska before too. Once again, cruise ship days. I just don't know the lifestyle there as far as an RV. I know a lot of RVers go through those areas. I just don't necessarily know if a lot of times they're boondocking or if they're going from park to park. Which, once again, I don't want to be in the parks. If I can't avoid being in the parks, that's what I like to do. I just got to, look into it. I just started looking into it. I have a while, I have a few months, but I just wanted to kind of get my feet wet on some of the ideas. Hello from Baltimore. Hello, Baltimore. That's another place that I was looking into, Maryland. Because after I did my little trip in Maryland for you're working full time. Are you working full time and living full time? Let me know. Um, and living full time in a RV. But back to Maryland. So when I went to Maryland for the beach trip with the family, I loved driving down Delaware. And then, so Delaware was one place where I was like, it would be kind of cool to to park here with the RV if that was, once again, legal and affordable. And Maryland I thought was cool because I have some friends that I met through TikTok, and it's a older lady, and she lives in Baltimore, like on the water. They go crabbing. Like they go crabbing and gather their own crabs. And I was like, that lifestyle would be perfect for me. I think technically she lives in Baltimore because, everybody else that I know that's like, I'm in Baltimore, it's not really Baltimore, it's just Maryland. Like my brother's in Maryland, but he's in the DC area. He's like the DMV area. You've always wanted to do some camping in an RV, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Even if you cheat and just like rent an RV just to get the experience, and then maybe you'll fall in love with it. Just know I had never camped in an RV before I moved into this RV. I literally had never driven one, never been in one. I've been in one because I used to uh, window shop all the time. I used to go to RV dealerships and just sit in RVs like a weirdo. But that was the only way that I knew how to get that feel for it. And then I made the big leap and actually purchased one. For those who want to go camping in one, keep in mind Cruise America, they do rentals. And I think there's some other companies out there that you can rent. I don't know about pricing though. That's the thing. I don't know if it's expensive because I would assume this is considered like a luxury activity, so it may be pricey, but it's worth getting that experience. See if you fall in love with it. And then I know also, um, if you don't go through one of those big companies, you can go through private renters. In fact, one of the RVs that I was looking at purchasing when I was going through the purchasing process in Las Vegas, they rented theirs out prior to deciding to sell it. And it was also a Majestic. So at some point or another, somebody purchased it from probably Cruise America and they had it stored on their property. And when it wasn't stored on their property, they rented it out. So that's another option. And I would assume people who do that probably rent out on Hip Camp. Remember when I was back and forth, Florida and South Carolina with the situation with Fatty, we stayed in the trailer and that individual actually advertised on Hip Camp. That one was stationary though. So I don't know if you want to do a stationary camping situation or if you want to be able to travel with it. But it's a good, you got options out there. It's just a matter of whether or not they in your price range. That's the only thing. Can't speak on that. I'm planning on stopping in Maryland, Delaware area to see the wild horses on my way down to spend Christmas with the manatees in Florida. Yes, manatees in Florida. That's where I want to hang out. I want to meet the manatees. Or yes, manatees apparently and fake mermaids in Florida. I want to check out. There's a place not too far from me, and I always screw up the name. It's like Waikiki. They have manatees and I think a mermaid situation there. I want to check that out. That's gonna be on one of the adventures for sure because I gotta check this place out. Uh, so that plan sounds fantastic. This is Mars, and I see Pirate Adventure in your name. You got a long name, by the way. Yvette, we're talking. Okay, so Yvette's asking, "Girl at the beach boondocking refers to camping." Oh, okay, I guess she's answering the question. I'm from DC. No B more for me. Dang. Well, I mean, like you don't like visiting Baltimore at all, or you don't like taking your van out to Baltimore? Ooh, so Van Miles, you started camping when you were 19 years, tent camping. I feel like my camping life, I try not to regret anything, but I do kind of wish that I did more camping because outside of Girl Scouts, it was pretty much all the camping I really did. And I only made it as far as brownies, so it wasn't like I was in there deep. Oh, technically, I think I got as far as the green badge, which is I think junior, but I didn't have not one patch on that thing, so I don't think I lasted in that very long. And then my mom, a few times, we would go to like the Poconos, and we did camping in one of the cabins. But outside of that, I don't really know how to survive outside, which is why there's gonna be a lot of adventures here in the RV. I want to say as an adult, one of my first camping experiences, like tent camping. Actually, I think one of my first tent camping experiences was as an adult. And my friend CK, the one who drove down with me, we actually were was on her mom's land. So her mom had like an acre or two somewhere in Cali. They had a whole gang of tents on their property, and we just set up a tent one of the nights, and that was one of the first nights where I slept out in the tent, and I was so excited. And I do want to do that again. I don't know if I want to bring the dogs though, because I feel like if I bring the dogs, I'd be stressed. But I want to go tent camping. I gotta find a camping community. I gotta definitely make more friends with the camping community. The only problem with that means I have to leave my house, and that's not something that I do too often. And when I do leave my house, it's mainly just me and the fur babies. I'm a social person, but I don't socialize a lot. If that makes sense. Okay, now that our delicious the plate of scrapple is ready to be consumed. Now, it did like trust me, y'all. When other people make it, it looks prettier. I'm probably just gonna eat this out of the bowl like it's a mush. My childhood right here. It's so good, so good. Cheers. Mm. Well, one thing, even though I miss my baby, one thing I can say now that Fatty's gone, it's easier for me to eat without having to fight anybody off. Because if that little man was here this whole time while the stove was going, he would have been all in the way. And the dogs can't reach up here, but they just look pathetic on the ground. Fatty would have been up here trying to fight. So good. Okay, so now it's time to go outside. I'm gonna come back and forth and pick off this plate. All right. I don't feel like doing the dishes just yet. And then I'm gonna try to bring in. I'm gonna bring you outside with me so I can show you all the stuff that I have. Just so y'all know, this is the first meal of the day. Which is why I'm gonna wind up giving myself heartburn because I'm shoving it down my throat so fast. So dang gone good. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me put this in here. Okay. It's so good, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. If I be starting a conversation that didn't change, I think y'all should know that I am not on my medication. So y'all just gonna have to roll with me. And then hopefully I'll remember I was talking about something and go back to it. So I guess we haven't really talked about the setup. Let me see how much I can give y'all. Okay, so we on like, this is where I'm staying, y'all. Sizzy Mobile. Then obviously the RV. And then this is where I get to wash my drawers. And then there's another one on the property, that's their family. And then this is the house. And then this is all the space that we have. So that's where I'm staying, y'all. Because I know we haven't really talked about it. Okay, let's get some. Yes, rent a RV. I'm all for it. I think you should. Let's see. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Crystal Springs and Waikiki, something like that. You know, there's a lot of words out here in Florida. I know the locals know I'm not from around here. Because I'm like, look, I'm doing my best. And my dog. Okay, so if you go tent, you gotta bring the babies. I know Miles would be mad too. None of Baltimore is dangerous. Dang. Okay, so maybe the person that I was talking about is not technically in Baltimore. I just know they are on the water. All right, and then we got S. Griffin waiting for your chance to live in an RV. How's the operations as far as the stove and water? Well, everything seems to be working. The only problem is when it comes to the water. So as of now, oh, I forgot to put this back on. One of the projects that I need to do is actually switching both of these out. So this one, of course, is for my fresh water. And then this one is for the actual city water. But it leaks. Like if I plug this up, the water just goes all over the place. So now I just fill this in all the time. Like every week I gotta come out, put water in there, and I just work with my pump. And if you, you know, it's annoying, but usually every same time. So, you know, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it's pretty simple, straight to the point. It just gets annoying. Let's see what else we got. What the scrapple tastes like. I don't even know how to describe the flavor. If that's what you're referring to when you ask what it tastes like. I have no way, I have no idea how to describe it. And you know, I don't even remember which section of the supermarket it's in. Dang, where do they put it? Because you know, y'all, I be cheating. A lot of times I just order online and I pick up in the store. That's why if I was to have to describe to you where to find it in the grocery store, I would only be able to tell you to look online and wait until they tell you what aisle, because I'm not going in the store if I can avoid it. Who we else we got in here? DIY Van Leisure. What is that? I don't know. See, I'll be missing out. So that's Griffin. I was eating Scrapple, and it's hard to describe the taste of the Scrapple, and then also probably I'm assuming you're talking about Taylor ham as well. Taylor ham. I wonder what the flavor is like that. Okay, so now that I'm not caught up on anything, so what I'm about to do is I gotta go in the garage, and I'm gonna pull out all the stuff that I have. Because when I tell y'all I have been procrastinating and slacking, like it's bad. I probably got at least trying to figure out where I'm gonna put y'all. Probably got at least 50 projects that I have put off over and over and over again. Put y'all on this Tizzy Mobile. So this workout. Can y'all hear the ducks and stuff in the background? Like one of the neighbors, there's horses over there. There was a neighbor over there that had chickens. They have horses and ducks, and every weekend somebody be shooting, and I don't like that. Now I know I'm out here in the boonies, and that's what people in the boonies do, but I'm used to hearing gunshots and calling the cops. So when it happens every weekend, it's slightly overwhelming. That is not good for my mental health. And then the thing is, like, when you live in a place where people just shoot, just to be shooting, how are you supposed to know when to call the cops? How do I know the difference between that if somebody needs help and that's just Willie Joe down the street shooting because it's Wednesday? I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. So if y'all hear shooting, that's just how it is around here. I think I'm safe, and I think somebody is still alive. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I'm putting y'all on the most random of things. We're just gonna see if it works. Maybe. Y'all gonna be looking at my booty butt in a second though. So you just not gonna stay up, are you? You can do it. Close enough. Okay. That'll do it. Alright. Okay, so hopefully you can still, oh, damn it. I lied. This is what happens when you grow up in the hood. You don't trust no damn body. Unlock it. Okay. Now y'all see that? That's why I can never even consider putting my battery in here, because it's too much crap. Okay. So, things that need to come out so projects can be done. One, this. So this is going to be for the solar panels. I got stands temporarily. Granted, it came with brackets so you can put it on the roof, but I don't like being on this roof, so we're gonna stall on that the best we can. All right, so first tubby. This tubby projects. Put that to the side. This tubby I know is projects too. Yup. Put that to the side. This is all stuff that I purchased when I was in Nevada from Nellis Auction. So if y'all remember to look out nellisauction.com. See if there's one in your area. With Nellis Auction, they essentially buy returns. So Amazon returns, Target returns, Home Depot, stuff like that. And then you can buy the stuff. Now, most of the stuff that I've gotten from them look like they were Amazon returns, just based on like the packaging or some of the, if it still had receipts or something in the box. Some stuff perfectly fine. Some stuff may be like small cosmetic issues, and then other times it's like a dud. You gotta return it, but you have like 7 days to pick up your stuff, and then 7 days to test it out. And if it is, excuse me, if there's an issue, then you have to return it. So Nellis was like my drug when I was in Nevada, and I stocked up on a whole bunch of stuff. So this is like some of the stuff that I stocked up on, and I just haven't gotten around to actually installing it in the RV. Main issue once I moved to PA, as I was explaining, it was because I spent most of my time helping my grandma. And then when I was in Nevada, it's just I was trying to get used to being in the RV. Now that I'm used to it, I now need to make it comfortable. Okay. So I'm looking to see what else needs to come out. You know what? To make life easier though, honestly, I'm gonna have to unload the whole dang on RV. Alright. Oh Jesus. That is one of my that's tools. This is tools. Ugh, 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 ugh. I don't think I'm bending properly, so when my back hurt tonight, we'll know why. Let's see what this is. I think this is my hat, a bag full of hats. See, I got a bag full of hats. I already had to bust this baby open for the one I have on now. And then for my good old fashioned Girl Scouts, y'all, I still got my badge. This is actually just gonna come in the house because it's cold in these streets and my head be cold. Okay. Ugh. This is project stuff. These are, what are these things? One of these is so I can mount the TV, hopefully, on the wall. Then I have some of those slidey things because I want to update the cabinets, mainly the ones in my bedroom, and give it shelves that I can slide open. You know, it's like the little, I don't know what they're called. What are they called? It's on here. Read it. Well, it's not on that one. I don't know what they call it, y'all. Because I think the thing I'm looking at came in the pack. So the name's not on it. But just think about a little drawer set, that stuff. I don't even know what this is. I think it's the same thing. Okay. Y'all, these are all projects that y'all gonna see me struggling with later. Okay. Another project. There's a spider in there. I don't appreciate that spider making itself at home in my garage. Purchased this in case I actually start doing some deliveries, food deliveries, because at some point it's time to start making money, y'all. The money is definitely gone. I need to get back out there. What is this? I think this was a dream that may have passed. Still potential project. That is like a I think like a light holder, or like that's how much stuff I got. Pull out cabinet organizer. I must say I did definitely lose my dang on mind because I bought way too much stuff. Some of the stuff I don't even think I'm gonna actually install. It's just at the moment it seemed like a good idea, and now I don't want to do it. But we're gonna go through everything before I finally decide. Okay. Ugh. You know what? I forgot. I actually bought a table for this very reason. Make life easier. Let's pull that out. Okay. There we go. Instead of putting everything on the ground. The sun going down. It's gonna get dark out of nowhere. Be happy when we stop with the time change. It'd be messing my whole life up. Ugh. Okay. I gotta make sure y'all can still see all the crap I'm about to pull out. I'm gonna need some help with some of these projects. Sometimes I dream real big. No, daggone well, I don't know how to put the stuff up. I'm waiting for my friend Lindsay. She's the one who kind of got the idea of moving to Florida into my head. She has worked as a handy woman. As soon as her butt wind up in Florida, I'm gonna give her a hammer and a screwdriver. Be like, let's do this. Cause I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. See, I think they shooting again. Like, don't you ever run out of bullets? They shoot all the time. I'm just not used to that life, yo. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Ow. Okay. Take these out. I'll never use them. But I have them just in case people want to act crazy. I know it worked for people in Alabama. So it could work for me. And I got 2 of them. Start some crap if you want to. What this is. Oh, jeez. Oh, snap, the DVD collection. Oh, and I got games in here too? Ugh. Let's see. I always feel like seeing what type of DVD somebody has gives you a little insight into who they are as a person. So, you know, we got Black Panther, we got the 5 Heartbeats of Thor. So Thor is my stuff, and you know I gotta have everything Janet. We got some Uno games. Got these games when I had the house. Ain't played not one of them. Now that I'm in the RV by myself, who am I play with? But I guess if we ever have a meetup, y'all, I got games for us to play. What's this called? Most likely to. Okay, that's probably from my mama. We got more games. Face Sent. Uno Flip. This game is so fun. More Janet. More Janet. Got some Funko Pops, or whatever they call. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Back to the Future. Second movie was my favoriteest. Good old fashioned Black Panther one. And then Marty McFly. Oh, I got 2 Black Panthers? Oh, snap. Look, I didn't even know that. That's a damn shame. I have this, or do I still have this as a costume? I may have finally gotten rid of it. Dang it. Nah, it makes me sad. But every Halloween, if I wore an outfit, it was this one. I would go as Marty McFly. But I think I finally downsized and got rid of it. Okay, and this is for the fur babies. This all they dang on medical stuff. I need to bring this out. Put that right there. We're gonna organize that and sadly start getting rid of fatty stuff. Okay, now we gotta go back in there. We still got more crap to go through. Y'all, downsizing is so hard. Wait, let me not open stuff until I know what's in there. I wouldn't embarrass myself and got kicked off the internet in the same damn day. Okay, what's she in here? You can see. Oh, this is my games. Games that I haven't played in years, but for some reason I'm not ready to throw away. Okay, well you stay right there then. What's this? We gotta try it again. And just spin it around. my goodness. Whatever this is, it's light. Oh, this is just, I guess I can take this out. That's the rug for the RV, for the outside. This is, I want to say, my office supplies. Yup. Got a lot of stuff that I haven't used, but I just can't get rid of it. I don't know why I'm still holding on to office supplies. I guess one day I gotta start working again. I don't want to do that. I don't wanna. More hats. The box of electronics that for some reason I can't get rid of. It's been in here for years. Like at this point, throw it out. Put that to the side. Maybe we can get rid of that. That's for my stinky stuff. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go to the back now. Is it open? Nope. Lack of trust. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, that need to be cleaned out. Oh damn. Okay, that's painting projects. I still have paint from when I had my house. And the plan is to use that same paint for the RV. That's what that container was. Now let's go on over to the other side. That's how much crap I got. And more crap. I want to know for people who were able to downsize in one swoop, how'd you do it? How did you do it? Need y'all here for emotional support. These little this is some of Chunk Butt stuff. His little kennel that he hated when we traveled. Ugh. What we got going on here? DVDs. No, I mean those CDs in the CD cases. The booklets that I haven't gotten rid of yet. Let's see what this is. What are you? Projects. Alright, we got another one to add to the project section. Put you back up. I'll take you inside. You need to go away. We're gonna come back to you another day. More fatty stuff. Fatty. Whenever I watch this RV again, that was my fun. You toiletries. No, you're not toiletries. You're a project too. Move you over to the project section. Okay. And then we just got a little bit more. Alright, so one of these things I have in here, I bought because I was like, oh, safety first. Man, I use this thing not once. And it's a boot, an RV boot. I got an RV boot, y'all. Like, does anybody actually use boots? You know, like, have you ever seen a boot on an RV? I don't know. I kind of feel like that might have been a wasted. I might have wasted my money on that one because I don't see myself ever putting it on. What are you? You supposed to be in a dang on car. You supposed to be in the car too. I probably don't need work no more. Okay, we did it. We did it, y'all. We got all the stuff out. This gonna go on fire at some point. All right, so looking back, this is just a blanket cover, so I can finally turn the dining booth area into a sit down, an official sit down spot. These are all the projects that I have. This don't even matter anymore. I got this because I was scared Fatty's punk ass was gonna turn the stove on, but the dogs sometimes jump up there, so I think I probably should still put them on. Tools that I got for the RV because it was recommended on YouTube. Haven't used them. Gas detector, another reason I got that's because what is this? Fitted sheet. Dang, that need to be inside. I don't even think I can use this anymore. Look at this. See, there's a lot of stuff I buy. Completely forget about it. This I want to actually wall mount in my bedroom. Need to put that up just in case, because y'all see how I be burning stuff down. But I'm gonna put all this in the RV. Go through all of this to figure out what it is. But these are the projects that you'll be seeing soon. So everything on this table, excluding this, because that's just their health workers. So we got all these. This is just my bag of hats, but it still need to go inside the RV. This actually gonna go in the car. So we got these projects. So once I actually get my inlet fixed, I can finally put a filter on it. I had to get one of these because I didn't realize with your water, this thing right here, I guess this is to help it breathe, right? This thing got clogged. I didn't know that thing could get clogged, so I have to clean that out. And that's what that little gadget is gonna help me do, hopefully. We got some of these. So once I do get it cleaned out, I can put this over top of the hole and hopefully that'll help filter it. What else we got? Oh, these are little spouts for up there. I don't know if it's gonna work the way I intended, but those little corners all over the place, I suppose, is the drainage system. So when the RV has the AC on, the water just kind of falls down those spouts. Now, right now the RV is tilted, so it's at an angle. So you can see this one is real gritty, grimy. It's like real gross. So I'm hoping I can figure out a way to get the water to go past where the cameras are. That particular item is supposed to help you do that, but I think that's made for a lot of the newer version RVs. So I don't know if it can work on mine. And if it can, I probably just have to do some modifications. So that's what that's for. I think this is just a bag for organizing the dirty water. But look, y'all, we got all the stuff that's coming That's coming soon. So be on the lookout for some DIY projects. I think the first one's going to be the water, getting those outlets together. And hopefully I can figure out solar because I really want to get this solar set up, see how it affects my bill. And I definitely want to get it. No, we're not going outside this yet. I know it's almost time to walk, y'all. Gotta walk the dogs and feed them soon. Yeah, I definitely want to be able to have solar understood at least enough to get so I can start visiting places like Arizona and places where solar really is gonna help me out, where I can boondock. So that's the plan. Now I gotta finish hauling those inside, which means the RV's gonna be so uncomfortable for a while, but it's gonna hopefully force me to get this work done. So do like I said, be on the lookout for some of those DIY projects. And I hope you enjoyed my cooking scrapple. Even though it may not look appetizing, if you happen to run across some scrapple in your grocery store, look at the ingredients. If it's stuff that you eat, because I know some people don't eat pork, or maybe you just don't eat meat. But if it does fall under the foods that you would eat, just try it out. Just try it out and let me know how you like it. I don't think it's usually that expensive, so if you don't like it, I don't think you'll be mad at me. And then you may be able to just feed it to your animals if you have any fur babies, or just like the neighborhood squirrels, they'll probably eat it. And that's pretty much it. That's all for today. I just wanted some emotional support while I did all that manual labor. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. But before we go, let me catch up on some of the stuff y'all been talking about, because I be walking around. Scrapple. I did not know anyone else ate Scrapple. Yes, Candy. Where are you from, Candy? Because that may. I hope you're still here. I gotta catch up, y'all. Let's see, we got. What does that taste like? We tried to explain that. We can't. Barbara says hello, hello. Hope you're still here. It's hard to describe the taste. Yeah, your space looks great. I have 2 outdoor cooking options, one on the side and one on the back door. Oh, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, one of the projects that I actually do have, because let me see, is this it? So, with the RV, I think I might be able to like set up kind of like an outside cooking area. So, I had to check my propane. My propane's getting low, and I don't want to have to pull out of this spot in order to fill up my propane. So I bought this little like one of these gadgets where you attach it to your like RV built propane, and then you can attach it to like a grill. Or for me, it's going to be probably like a little propane tank that I can drive back and forth. But I think it also allows me an extra spot to hook up a grill. So that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know if I should be allowed to cook on a propane grill outside, because you already saw what happened with cooking inside. But cooking outside does sound cool. Sounds fun. Might be at some point in my life, I'll be able to do the same thing and be like you. See, stop eating that before those skeletons jump off of your PJs. Let's hope not. Actually, CK gave me this spot, by the way. So someone was talking about it being satanic. Okay, if that's what you feel like, I advise you not to wear it. But CK got me this. This is one of my favorite PJs because it does have the footsies, and so you probably have seen me in it multiple times. It is comfortable. That is why I wear it. Let's see. Somebody lives in Harlem. Hold on now. I hope y'all can't hear the music. This is obviously explicit. Lord Jesus. Go to the next song. All right. They was going in on that song. See what else we got going on here. Y'all see everybody, people know about that Scrapple. I am going to be busy. Some of these projects I think are probably like really quick and easy. It's just I don't want to do it, so it's gonna mean I make it long and hard for no reason. And then some of them are going to be projects where I think I can knock out all in one day because they're kind of projects that are all kind of the same, such as when I do the water, for example, the inlet for the freshwater tank, I need to change that. For the city water inlet, I need to change that. And then that can be the same day that I put the filter on. So that should be like, one stop shop. And and the bad thing is like, I don't know how many projects I have. That's why I had to pull it out. And I'm probably going to have to do like a little inventory because I got stuff in there that I forgot I purchased. And I bet you I wound up purchasing certain things twice because I forgot that I purchased it. That tends to happen. But yes, we will be busy. The garage is huge. Yes. So S. Griffin, that's one reason why I wound up getting this particular model. Originally, I was looking at their smaller model. The smaller one this is called the Majestic 20A. And the other one, I can't remember, but it's smaller. You don't have the separation between the bedroom and like the living space. The kitchen and the bed are basically touching. And I was considering that, but then when I saw the garage space in the 28A, I said, that is it. I'm going to have to pay that extra little bit of money because that extra bit of space is necessary. And then also, when the fur babies get on my nerves, I do need to have separate spaces without having that door because sometimes people need to be in timeout and sometimes I need to be in my own timeout. So the smaller one wasn't going to really work for me because they would have been up under me and there would have been no way for me to escape them. Now I have the ability to close this door when I need to be, if I'm doing something and I don't want them in the way, or if one of them are there and they've been grounded and they need to be separated. That door and then the garage. Those are the two things that sold me on this model. But that garage is huge and it's full of things that I don't need. So having it is good and bad. Then I also think to myself, well, if I didn't have that garage, I probably would have purchased a storage unit and still have all this extra stuff that I don't need. So it's one of them things where you just had to do it. Yes, you see, I had two of them chairs, two of them, just in case. I probably sat in those chairs 3 or 4 times. And once again, it's items that I had when I had the house, but now I just keep it around. After the incident that happened, it just to me it's just I think it gives me good luck, makes me feel safe. Wait, what's the weight capacity of my RV? I wish I knew how to answer that question. I don't. I don't even know where to find that information. I don't know if that's something. Hold on. Oh, where do I know? Is that on the door? Is that the information that's off the door? Cause I don't. Or is it in my manual? Still got a manual somewhere here. Let me see. Okay. Well, I don't know if this counts because I still have the renter's guide. I don't know if the renter's guide is the same as the user manual. Let me see if it's in here though. I am definitely getting my exercise today. All that lifting and carrying on. Somebody told me to throw something away. Am I going to put all that stuff away today? I'm a. I. It's a good question. It's a good question because I want to say yes. I'm gonna try. We're gonna leave it at I'm gonna try because for sure, the stuff that needs to come inside, I want to bring it inside. And there's a lot of lizards around here, so I don't want to leave it out because if I find a lizard in there, a dead lizard, like 3 years from now, it's gonna freak me out. Okay, I don't really know the question. That someone asked about the weight capacity. Hopefully, I haven't reached it. That's the answer. Hopefully, I haven't reached it, but I don't know where to find it. You may want to check out if you were curious about it. The Cruise America website might have it. I just don't know where to even look. I think it's on the side of a door somewhere, but I was just hoping that I haven't reached it, so I ain't got to worry about it. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Frankie told me to throw something away, and Frankie B, you probably right. We got DIY Van Leisure Weekend. Thank you. I guess they peaced out. DJ, happy Sunday to you. Have a safe, lovely, relaxing evening. Toodles. I got 2 tables from Goodwill. It is in my videos. Oh, okay. Let me check your videos. See, so I can get more information about that. We got you. You can use an adapter and use small cans. See, yes, that's exactly what I'm getting, an adapter. Someone, yeah, I don't know who else talking about. Love projects. Projects are coming. I was heading to DC from Atlanta, then on to Cali. Ooh. I'm thinking about going back to the west side for Cali as well. I see a lot of people can find places to boondock in Cali. See, we extreme art. Hi, your videos are so great. You're so funny, and I don't think you know it. Oh, well, thanks for sharing, though. Thanks for letting me know. You know, I do know I have an interesting way of delivering things. I have heard that before. Eugene, hey, Sister Queen, hello. Happy holidays to you, from yours, from me, and mine. Well, thank you, Eugene. Same to you. Designs, Decor, and More, Eastern Shore, Maryland. I'm assuming that's where you are. Oh, so DIY Van Leisure still here. You should keep us up until you unpack. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna do that right now. Okay, okay, okay. You saw me like, am I gonna be here? Let's close this. Cause what I want to do, one reason that I wanted to clean up this top area is because I can put a lot of stuff up there. That way, it's not in the way. In the way. Did y'all see? Did y'all see Fatty? Somebody got me this. And look, it looked like he up there judging. This is taken from a picture when he was on my refrigerator back in the day when I used to live in a little apartment condo. I think it's so cute. I know it was in one of the videos, and I don't know if anybody saw it. It probably was like, Fatty's still alive. No, that ain't him. That ain't him. But his spirit is here. Okay, so we gonna start putting all this crap in the RV. Then I gotta feed the fur babies, get them walking. Well, I guess my original plan is not gonna work entirely because some of these things are way too big to sit on that top shelf. Okay, we're gonna do what we can though. This is good. Moral support is good. Gotta find a place to put y'all though. This chair actually was working before. Let's do it again. Okay. Hope y'all ain't getting. I know y'all just like goodness, jumbled all around. Sorry. Okay. Y'all can see my progress. Here we go. All right, let's start with the stuff that we know needs to go back inside. Ugh. Dang it. Whew. Shoot over there. Oh, dang it. I should have kept it in order. Oh, what are you? You're the games. So you go here. Ugh. I need to start wearing my little fitness watch. Could have been looking at how many steps I got today. What's this? Oh, you know what? Did both of those go inside? I think so. I'm actually confused now because I'm so used to putting things in a certain bin in a certain location, but now that the bins are outside, I'm technically gonna have a new order for everything. Not the neighborhood dog telling me to shut up. Excuse me. Just give me a moment if you don't mind. Oh Lord. Okay, we got hats, sewing equipment that I probably will never use. Office. Put you up. What's this? This is just the mat. I'll just put you right there for now. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with you. Refrigerator stuff. Going inside. I'll tell you one thing. That 80s baby body is definitely achy right now. Shove this in here. Oh, it's gonna be a mess in there in a little bit. It's gonna be bad. Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me, B Rabbit. Excuse me. Excuse me. I know. Hold on. We gonna go on in a little bit. Uh-oh, now that's gonna be in the way to the food. We'll put it there for now. Better not be eating anything. Okay. Ugh. Oh man. Okay. I'm sweating. Let's go, B. We're gonna get this done today. We got motivation. Whew. B Rabbit, you know you're right in the way. You gotta find another spot. Hat full of hats. Come back to you. Come back. We don't need that one just yet. It's throwing me off because it might be empty in here. This is kind of nice. It feels so weird. Feeling like I have space in here right now. Wow. We can leave that like that. Don't poop. Don't poop until I can see where your poop is. It's that damn. That's the one was just all electronics. We're gonna bring this inside so we can finally throw it in the dang on trash. Once I go through it to make sure I don't need any of the stuff that's in there. It's my protective gear. Keep it cocked and loaded at all times. Lord. Well, I guess B Rabbit just decided to walk himself. Hope the landlady don't yell at me. I'm just making sure you don't poop. B Rabbit, come here. I can't see. I cannot. Nope. Your poop gonna disappear in the darkness. Come on. You peed. You can poop later. And this is why having a bedroom is so important. So I can lock his butt in there. Come on, inside. Okay. So already, I actually have so much more space in the RV. It is interesting to see how much stuff didn't need to be in here. I would just be productive and focused. This needs to come. This does not need to come. Actually, what is that? What are you? You a project too? You are a completed project. Uh-oh. We gotta rearrange. Y'all gotta see this. Look at how much space I have. Almost. It's not as bad. We got a little more space now. And there's probably like 2 or 3 of those containers are things that I just am still having a hard time throwing away. Such as those games. And they old games. They're like the first PlayStation or PlayStation 2. I think there's maybe a Super Nintendo in there. Now if they work, I would love to have those inside. I just don't know if they work. I don't even know if newer TVs will play this stuff anymore. Now we're gonna start bringing stuff inside. Hold on. Put you here. Make sure B Rabbit don't eat nothing. Lick on them dirty dishes. Okay, we almost there. Thank you for the support. Now we can't sit again. Hat full of hats. Put in the laundry. That'll stay right there. sir. Be right. Inside. Yes, sir. Inside. Go sit with Waka. Thank you. It's a fitted sheet. Needs to go in there. Actually, I need to wash that. Pull out cabinet organizer. Put you up there too. Dang. I gotta move the camera. I have to look at the view. Go in there. In there. We're almost down to a few more pieces. We're almost there. All right, speaker went off. Ugh. Almost. Yes. The final bit. Excuse me, excuse me. And that's it. That's it. Hold on, Waka. Okay, guys. See, Rev, I just feel like you had your mouth in that bowl. Was you licking this? Probably. Woohoo! We gonna wash these dishes later after I eat multiple pieces of Scrapple. Okay, we're gonna have to put you in where you belong later. But that mainly takes care of everything. It's done, y'all. It's done. So thank you. Everything's away. Except for the table. But we're all closed up. It's all done. We did it. 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 Hey. And now you see, if you saw that video where I was like, I gotta clean, I gotta get this top area freed up. That's why. This is why. Now these big ones are in the way, but I mean, it's not too bad. We can still get around. In fact, move this to the side like so. It's not too much of a hassle. Well, maybe not. I don't quite like that. I'll probably turn it sideways. That way the dogs can still get to their water. And I got a place for my shoes. Okay, there we go. We done now. We are officially done. Okay. Hopefully somebody got inspired. I've inspired to try some Scrapple, or if there's something that y'all need to clean up or organize, some projects that you've been holding off on. I know you don't want to do it because I don't want to do it either, but we got to get it done. We got to get it done. And for me, getting it done means being a lot more comfortable in this RV and giving it a little more personality, because it's still just manufactured. Like, it just look like it's straight off the manufacturing track. There's not enough stizzy in this, but we're gonna work on that. So I do appreciate your support as always. I probably have some questions that I'll need to respond to once this actually posts, because I'm sure I missed some of your stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope everybody has a good Sunday. If you gotta go to work on Monday, I'm there for you. Oh, that's gonna be me soon. I gotta get back to work. That savings is drained. But thank you. Fur babies are ready to get walked, so I gotta take care of them, feed them, and then rest my body. Thank you. You know, it's always fun to share, because sharing is caring, everybody. Sharing is caring. And I look forward to knocking out this top area and getting it set up and watching a little more solar videos so I can really figure out where to put this eco-worthy, so I can post that video as well once I finally get it in place. Y'all have a great evening. You have a great evening, Karen. Crystal, good night. Homebody, homie. I feel you on that, because I too am a homebody. It was glad hanging out with everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Girl at the beach. Renita, you have a great evening as well. See, DIY Van Leisure, it's always good seeing you. Thanks for popping in. Eugene, thanks for popping in as well. And I hope everybody has fun. Sleep well. Dorothy, good night. Goodbye. Cassandra Riddick, love you too. Bye bye, y'all. I'll see you next time.